Hey everybody, how's it going? Today is July 2nd, 2015. It's like gonna be 8 p.m. soon. Um, I just feel like making this video because this week has been about probably the worst week of my life. I've been having to deal with hives. Um, I got it um I got it like Saturday morning was when I noticed I had them, and then Saturday night was when it got pretty bad. Sunday. Okay, I'll go into details in a little bit. Basically, until it's an allergic reaction, red spots on your body, welts, swelling, severe joint pain. Um, yeah, from an allergic reaction. It's really hard to find what caused it. I've read online that only about 20 to 30% of people who have hives actually figure it out. Because it can be like really like minuscule ingredient or whatever. Basically, I got it and it's really terrible. The itching I can I guess deal with sometimes. Like it's not really that that bad, but really what sucks is the severe joint pain that comes with it. Um, and the joint pain comes like it comes and goes like every day. Like right now, it's my left elbow. It hurts to really move very much. Still move it though. Whatever. Um, and my right ankle. You can't really see much. Let me see. Um, it's like right there. Like it doesn't look like much, but like just touching it barely like hurts so bad. So it hurts to walk on it. Um, so that really sucks. And my left leg, I have like red spot in the bottom. I mean, my left foot, I have a red spot in the bottom, so that makes it also hard to walk. So basically, Sunday morning. Oh, today's Thursday. Saturday morning was when I had them when I first got them. Sunday night. Why is this so unfocused? Dumb camera. Okay, whatever. Sunday night I had to go to the ER. Um, my face was swollen. Right eye almost shut. Left eye kind of getting there. Um, both arms completely swollen, red. Couldn't really close my hand all the way. Completely itchy. Red and like yellow. I think they're like yellow something um, markings, and then swollen legs, thighs, feet especially. Couldn't hardly walk. Joint pain pretty much everywhere. Uh, yeah, so they took me there. Got an IV or something. Uh, got medicine. I got some type of steroid thing, which I'm actually not really taking right now because I went to a new doctor and they said for me to not take it right now. These, which supposed to help for whatever hives. And this, some acid reduction thing. Not sure why I'm taking it. They told me to. This is just an over the counter thing that my mom got. Pain reliever. Used it like once so far. That's alright. Itch cream. Uh, yeah, you get it. This, I'll go into details with that. Um, so yeah, I went home that night from the ER. Uh, things were better on Monday, I think. Still I couldn't go to work, which is with my parents, with my mom. Refilling people's water jugs. The reason I couldn't go was because some people have 5 gallon jugs and 3 gallon jugs, and I have to lift them. And with severe joint pain, I just can't. Um, what is it? Tuesday. I went to an allergist, like a different doctor that the ER people referred me to. My friend David took me. It was me and him. I was actually a lot better that day, so much that when we were late to the appointment, I was actually running to it. Like my feet were completely fine. I thought everything was getting better. It was just like my hand was swollen and like a bit of my cheek. Uh, yeah. So she was glad I was doing better and everything, asking questions, all that. Um, Gave me the new instructions to take more of these, none of these, and yeah, and then so everything was fine and dandy until that night, Tuesday night, after I ate my dinner, like around like 9 p.m. or something, my throat started hurting. Like, uh, damn camera. Like, whenever I would swallow, like it would be like some like a first like initial pain. Like I'm sure some of you guys have had it or whatever. Whoever's watching on you, whatever. Okay, it's like a initial pain, and then like I felt like an aftershock of pain in my chest, like right here. Really sucked. So then that night, Tuesday night, was the worst night of my entire life. I was waking up every 30 minutes to an hour. Um, and the thing is, that same night, my nose was clogged, not with boogers, but like just closed shut because I have nose problems as well. Uh, so I was breathing out my mouth the entire time, making my mouth just really dry and thirsty. And every 30 minutes, I'd wake up extremely thirsty, had to drink water, um, get up and drink it. Like, first of all, like that entire night, all of my joints, everything pretty much was just in so much pain. Um, it was terrible to even like sit up in bed, and that's what I had to do to drink water. So I would do that, moan and groan, terrible, and then drink the water. It was like the worst thing ever. I was After a couple times, I was already at the verge of tears. Like every time I had to get up and drink because I knew it was gonna suck. And it just got worse and worse throughout the night. I didn't tell my parents. I don't know why. I didn't wake them up, but I just didn't want to. I thought I could just deal with it. I did. Um, yeah. What else? What else? So that morning, I had to get out of bed. It hurt to do anything. Uh, but my mom took me to the same allergist that I went the previous day, and she was so surprised that I mean she was so surprised that this was happening that she took me in immediately, um, without appointment or anything. She just took me inside and they gave me 2 shots, one on my arm, one on my butt cheek. She's extremely good at giving shots. So I didn't feel a dang thing. Um, yeah, so a bunch of I was there. We were there for probably like 2 hours, maybe even 2.5, doing tons of different tests and pressure things, and I had to breathe in some vapor thing, and then that didn't really help. So um, I think they need to give me another shot, but they need to hook me up to an IV. But their IV person was on like sick leave or something, basically out of work, and so I had to drink a whole gallon of water almost, and it sucked. I was so full, I had to pee like every 10 minutes or 5 minutes. And then they finally gave me another shot, asked me a bunch of questions. Uh, yeah, asked me a ton of questions, and because of the throat swelling. Oh yeah, and they found out that it was my uvula that was swollen, not my throat, but it could have easily spread to my throat, which could have closed and would have been death uh, threatening. I mean, life threatening. So now I have this always on me. It's an EpiPen. Basically, open this up. Yeah, I can even do that. Ow, my hand hurts. Still swollen a little bit. Look, it's a little red right there. Really hot. So it's this thing that happens again. I'll what is it? Open up this or something. I have a trainer, so I can just If it happens, I can test. Whatever. I know what to do. You do something, open it up, and then give myself a little shot, and then we have to call the ER. I mean, go to the ER or something. Go to the doctor. Let's put that back in there. So I have one of those on me at all times, and then I take like two of each of these. Uh, and then also to help figure out what is the cause of it, which I'm not really sure I'm gonna figure out, but I have to write down pretty much everything that I eat. I put little marks next to everything that new I've eaten. So I ate a peach there, but I ate a peach over here too. So there's no point of marking it. So when I show the doctor, that they don't have to read all this other crap. But this is like everything that all the different changes basically in pain, in my joint pain and everything. Yeah, so I don't know. I'm just making this because I'm alone again. Been alone all week at home. It's been the worst thing in my life. I've just been reading stories online, people that have this for like their entire life, and it's making me really depressed. This just came out of nowhere, and now I have to deal with it, and it's terrible. It's painful, and it is not fun. I envy everybody in the world who does not ever have to experience this. Also, the way that I caused that it was the way when it started was Friday night. I stayed over at my friend Ramiro's house. We had s'mores around a campfire. I ate some frosted animal cracker cookies, delicious. Um, and then we went to bed. Ramiro was on his bed. Jacob and Eric were on a separate bed. Me and David were in the middle, on the floor, on one blanket. That was our bed. One blanket to cover us. Woke up with like red spots all over my arm. I thought they were ringworms at first, so I was like, okay, I'll just take showers and stuff, be very hygienic. But nope. Next day, it proved me wrong. Um, yeah. So, oh yeah, and then so David woke up. He had nothing, even though he was sleeping right next to me. So that tells me a little bit, I guess. Jacob said he had a couple bug bites, but nothing serious again. Uh, so yeah, that's my adventure so far with hives. They really suck, and yeah, it's been hurting so much to stand here. I'm gonna go ahead and end this. Yeah, that's July 2nd, first hives entry.